Questions 1 through 10 on the 2018 Grade 10 Cayley Math Contest. If 3 times n is equal to 6 times 2, then n is equal to. So we have 3n is equal to 12, and therefore n would be 12 divided by 3, and therefore n is equal to 4. So number 1, the answer is E. In the diagram, 3 of the 1 by 1 squares that make up the 4 by 5 grid are shaded. How many additional 1 by 1 squares needed to be shaded so that 1/2 of all of the 1 by 1 squares are shaded? Well, 4 by 5 grid basically means that there's 20 total tiny little squares, and then of those 20, so far 3 are shaded, but we want half of them to be shaded, so we want 10 to be shaded. Well, so far we have 3 that are shaded, so an additional 7 need to be shaded for half of the total squares to be shaded. So number 2, the answer would be C, 7. In the diagram, the number line between 0 and 2 is divided into 8 equal parts. The numbers 1 and s are marked on the line. What is the value of s? 2 divided by 8 will give me the length of each of those segments, and that is 0.25, and that segment is like right there. So s is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those segments. So s is essentially equal to 5 times 0.25, and that is 1.25. So number 3, the answer is D. Which of the following is equal to 9 to the power of 4? Well, 9 is 3 to the power of 2, so that is all going to be to the power of 4. And then you will multiply exponents, so it becomes 3 to the power of 8. So number 4, the answer is D. In the diagram, a sector of a circle has central angle 120. The area of the whole circle is 9 pi. What is the area of the sector? Well, the area of the sector is 120 divided by 360, which 360 is the entire degree measure of the entire circle. And then you take this fraction and multiply it by the total area of the entire circle, which is 9 pi. So that just looks like 9 pi divided by 3, which is 3 pi. And that's it. So number 5, the answer is B. If x equals 2018, then the expression x squared plus 2x minus x times x plus 1 is equal to. Well, I have a couple choices here. You can plug in 2018 and see what happens, or you can first expand it and collect like terms. Let's do that. X squared plus 2x minus x squared minus x. So that cancels with that, and all you're left with is 2x minus x, which is just x. And x is 2018. So that's a very interesting result. Number 6, the answer is B. At 8 a.m., there was 24 cars in the parking lot. At 9 a.m., there was 48 cars in the same parking lot. What is the percentage increase in the number of cars in the parking lot between 8 and 9? Well, you would take 48 minus 24. That represents how many additional cars came in that 1 hour. Then divide by the original, which is 24. That is 24 over 24, which is 1. 1 as a percentage is 100%. So number 7, the answer is D. For what value of k is the line through the points 3, 2k plus 1, and 8, 4k minus 5 parallel to the x-axis? Let's draw a quick diagram and let's illustrate. This line, whatever line it is parallel to the x-axis. So it's something like this. So we have 2 points. The first point is 3 something, and obviously that's let's say here, where this is 3 on the x-axis. And then the next point is 8 something, so approximately here. Now, in order for this line to be parallel, that means the y values of these 2 points have to be the same. So if this is 3, 2k plus 1, and this is 8, 4k minus 5, the y values, which are this one and this one, have to be the same. And that would be the y value on the y-axis. So 2k plus 1 is equal to 4k minus 5, and therefore 6 is equal to 2k, and therefore k is equal to 3. So number 8, the answer is B. Three numbers, 5, A, and B, have an average of 33. What is the average of A and B? So 5 plus A plus B divided by 3 is equal to 33. So 5 plus A plus B would be 3 times 33, which is 99. And therefore A plus B would be 99 minus 5, which is 94. And then to take the average of A and B, you just divide by 2. And when you do that, you get 47. So number 9, the answer is E. Glenda, Helga, Iona, Julia, Carl, and Lou participated in the 2017 Canadian Team Math Contest. On their team uniforms, each had a different number chosen from the list 11 through 16. Helga and Julia's numbers were even, Carl and Lou's number were prime, and Glenda's number was a perfect square. What was Iona's number? Glenda, Helga, Iona, Julia, Carl, and Lou. Okay, Glenda's number is a perfect square. So of these, the only perfect square is 16. So that obviously is Glenda's number. Carl and Lou's numbers were prime. Of that list, the only prime numbers are 11 and 13, so those numbers are assigned to Carl and Lou. And then Helga and Julia's numbers are even. The only even numbers remaining are 12 and 14, so those must be assigned to Helga and Julia. So the only number left is 15, and that must be assigned to Iona. So number 10, the answer is D.